Good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy, son. Right, tuck this in so it doesn't clatter, clatter, clatter against the camera. Right, I'm now in control of my camera now. I can keep it in the centre of my body and tip it back a little bit so it's pointing straight ahead, so you get all this nice foliage both sides. Right, so there's a major path coming down from that top path that I was walking along at the car park. So that looks like a typical scramble path coming down. It's a shortcut, but I'm going all the way down to the bottom to the junction, and I'm turning left and going back on myself, going that way to Durham first behind us. You can see the river down there, 75 feet. He's happy now because he's starting to run up and doing the banks, look, and he's looking back at me to see where I am, which he's getting better at. I wish I could walk him along my local pathway just around the corner from where I live, but there's too many dogs and there's too many people going, oh, get your dog, get your dog, oh, get your dog, I'm going to pick mine up, oh. It just drives you absolutely fucking mental. So that's why I've got to come away from local areas and try to find these places which is a bit more remote and less people with our dogs. Right, so there's the green metal railing bridge I'm on about. The dog now, he's waiting at the junction. So I'm just turning left here now where this finger post is. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy. He's chased off a little bird there. Right, come on, no, here, come on, down here, come here. Good boy, go on that way. Good boy, son. We're going this way, here. Come on down here. Come on down here. No, come here. How are you? Here. Come on, this way, come on, here, go on. Good boy, son, good boy. Right, so there's your river, just down there. Right, so I'll be going along, letting them have a dip in the river on the Pebble Beach area, then walking back along to here to this junction, then crossing over this green metal railing bridge, then just continue walk along towards Belmont Viaduct, which is back that way about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile. So this walk's just enough length for to let him run backwards and forwards and burn off his excess energy, or he's always gotten first thing in the morning. Like I say, I mean, on the whole, he's a pretty good dog. He's a good guard dog. He's an excellent companion. He does as he's told a lot of the time, but I mean, it's just the pulling on the leader that spoils him. And I've tried all different kinds of methods. That's why we had to take the harness off him, because you can't hold him back. He's just too strong. So I had to get him the prong collar, which did slow him down a lot. But now he's used to that. It doesn't even phase him now. He still pulls along at your freight train. So the only thing short of is actually taking him to a proper trainer that's got the strength and the patience to walk along, keep changing the directions, That's how you've got to get the dog to look at you, and he focuses on you, not sniffing the ground and want to pull ahead. That's how you're supposed to do it, but I've got no strength. I've only got my right arm. I'm trying to pull him back all the time. It has me tired. But listen, exactly. Birds tweeting, that's it. There's no noise of rapids, of the water. It's just like a still pond, milk pond. Right, so short walk along here to the Pebble Beach area and through the turnstile at the far side, following the river down my right all the way along. You cross over one little stream 3/4 of the way along, and that's it. You go down some stone steps, then up stone steps on the other side, and then 50 odds on you come across the turnstile gate, the wooden gate. Now he's run ahead because he knows where he's going. So I've got no worries. He's coming back there now. When he turns around and sees I'm not there, he thinks, oh right, I better go back and see where my granda is. Come here, come here, come here. We're both in better moods when you're off the leader. So I'm not getting pulled from pillar to post and you've got your freedom to run about backwards and forwards and sniff what you want to sniff when you want to sniff it. The atmosphere just totally changes when I've got him on off the leader. Right, if you look over there to the right, there's a grey heron just on the just about off the embankment on the right hand side of the river there, across the river. He's just wading along there looking for fish. And he's just a young one. He's just walking along very, very slowly and looking in the water as he's going. Obviously ready to just dip his beak in quick and catch a fish for his breakfast. Or her breakfast. There he is, straight through that, past this tree to the right. And there's a car tyre to the right of it. Standing perfectly still. Right. Let's continue along the path now. So obviously that's the beauty of coming out early in the morning. Nobody around, very quiet, and you can see the lots of wildlife on the edge of the river. This is the best time to come and see like your kingfishers and dippers. Hey, loads of tree roots here. Here he comes. So see what I mean? He's gone ahead about 2,000 yards. He can't see us anymore, he can't hear us, so he's turned around, comes back. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy, son, good boy. Come here, come here, come here. Ah. Do you want to come get a pet, Granda? He's the king of the castle in my house now. Like he's even got his own spot on the settee. And when I get up to go in the kitchen to make a drink, he shifts himself over and he sits on my spot where I sit down watching TV and lean against me pillows behind us. And he turns around, comes over, plugs himself down and puts his head on me cushions where I lean against. Makes himself at home. I hate it when I trip over bloody tree roots. Right, come on son, come on. Right, so you can see the river gets really wide here. And there's loads of mallards. Lots of males and females. Just down here, 30 feet in front of us. Lots of them. Right. Getting their morning feed. Now, if I've got a bit of luck, while it's still early in the morning, I might get right along towards Belmont without seeing another dog walker, if I'm lucky. Well, there's a huge tree that's fallen over by the roots. Like it takes half the landscape up with it. There's another grey heron in the island just down there. Walking very slowly again. It's just going to step up on the green grass island there. There he is. That's lucky. 2 herons within 200 yards, 250 yards. Just stopping to prune himself. Right. So when that big dog growled at him, I just shouted, "Hey!" and it just stopped immediately. But I mean, if dogs just come for him and growl at him and go to like snack him, he's not aggressive. He doesn't go tearing into them and start wanting to fight them and pull them to bits. He just turns his head away from them and comes away. That's how I taught Con as well. I used to say to him, no fighting, no fighting. So if he growled or barked, I says, "Hey, no." And after a time, he just knew he hadn't got to retaliate at any dogs. No fighting. So as I said before, my dog Con was a highly trained, trustable dog, reliable. Fantastic nature, easy to control and get the best out of him. I can just see him through the trees looking back at me. Look, here he comes. Now, being here just on Friday, he'd probably be able to smell all his scent because he'll have pissed on every bloody tree and bush along here. So he'll be getting his own scent coming along here. I went to try and see if I could move this tree and push it down the bank, but it's solid, it's really heavy. It doesn't look it, but it is. It would take about 3 or 4 big rugby players or someone just to slide it down. I mean, once it started moving, it would go, but it's just too heavy to move by myself. Right, so I'm coming to the little area where you've got to cross over a little stream down in a dip there, about 75 yards on. Look. Yeah, so you drop down some stone steps to it, step over it, and then up the steps on the other side. And you can see the path going away from it on the other side there, look. So obviously when it's been pissing down the rain, this starts to run quite fast and gets deeper and wider. So you've got to wade across it and look for the best place to get across. But it's a perfect place for the dog to get a drink as well. Right, here's the stone steps that you go down, look. You just got to take your time because they're worn and soupy. So as you can see, it's not deep now, but when it starts pissing down the rain, this just becomes like a raging torrent coming down here. Alright, so another 250 yards now from this little stream, you come across the wooden turnstile kiss me gate that you go through, and there's, if you look around the corner, you can see the beach area where I'm going to be taking him, and he'll go in the water for a swim, or at least a plunge, because he loves the water now. And he went in on Friday, and he actually went in deep enough so he started kicking off his legs, so he's actually swimming. And that's the first time I've seen him swim. And if you're lucky, you can actually see if there's anybody out there with their dogs when you look around the corner there. So you know in advance that's people with dogs off the leader. Here he comes. Hi, son. Hi, son. Hi. I went to bed at 12:30, just after midnight last night, and I woke up at 2:30 this morning. I thought, bloody hell. So I'm not getting very good sleep, getting broken sleep. Well, I should be able to see the turnstile gate just on this left-hand bend. I'll have a look ahead, see if there's any dogs. Oh, there's a young lad. He's alright, he's dead friendly, he's alright. He'll not bother you. You just come and say hello. Did you nearly shit yourself there when you saw the dog? Aye, because he's a big dog, like, but he's dead friendly. He's a people dog. He just loves to come to people and say hello.
Yeah, no, you're okay, man. Don't worry about it. You having a good morning?
So far, as long as he behaves. Just going to go and have a swim in the river there on the Pebble Beach area.
Yeah.
Come on, son. Enjoy your walk anyway. Right, so the river is absolutely really wide here on this bend. Now you got to be careful here because sometimes there's sheep in this field here, so you've got to make sure he goes to the right, not left. I mean, it's all fenced off. You know, come on, son, this way, come on. You're going in the water, you're going to get your stick? Come on, go and get your stick. Away. Right, I always check to see if there's any sheep anywhere in sight before I let them through, but there's not, so. Right, come on, here. Right, come on, down here. Down you go, here. Right, so if you're going to Durham City, if you want to continue with Durham, just go straight over there instead of going all the way around the field on the far side. So you just cut across there and you come to a climb over turnstile on the other side, and then you just follow those power lines and it takes you right along the river going towards Durham. Right, but this is where I want to drop down to let him go near the water. Good boy, son. Good boy. And as you can imagine, this is a popular spot for dog walkers as well. I mean, when I had him in the water just down there on Friday, there was a couple walking along here with two dogs that had golden retrievers, and they both come running down to